Up. Let me place. Good boy. Let me go ahead and squeeze on back here as well. This right here is going to be very interesting. Because this dog right here and I are getting ready to do an interview with a great organization that we want to represent and go to Washington, D.C. in support of all military veterans. Because we understand the importance of telling our story, because not all military personnel wants to tell their story or is ready to tell their story. So we want to be advocates. We want to be advocates for all those military personnel all around the world and really get the support that we deserve. So here in just a couple minutes, I have to have an interview. Me and the Fluffy Poodle are going to do an interview. And we are ready to tell our story and align our story with this organization's mission. I know. I need to tell them what this organization is. The organization is called the Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans of America. And you see, they have this leadership fellowship program where you fly out to DC and learn how to talk to different legislators, different people over at the House, and make our voices heard. All those Iraq, Afghanistan veterans, we have to make our voices heard so we can get the support that we deserve and we need. Because believe it or not, this dog has seen it firsthand. You guys have seen it on our channel firsthand, the struggles that we deal with on a daily basis with military benefits, like education, healthcare, and a lot of other things that we try to get into, and the programs that are out there for us, but nobody wants to do the paperwork and or accept it in the VA healthcare system or in different types of, avenues that are allotted for us veterans. If any of this makes sense, I just want you to know that basically what we're trying to do is be an advocate, be a voice for all those military personnel that has served in the Iraq and Afghanistan war. We also want to talk about selective service. I truly believe, and a lot of my brothers and sisters in arms believe that, since now these days, people all around the world believe in equal opportunity, I think it should be selective service for both, or for all genders, for male and female, selective service should be there. And it should be part of you being an American and serving your country in some way, shape, or fashion. I also can't stress enough about the alternative therapies, like having a service dog, massage therapy, medical marijuana, ayahuasca. There's a lot of different things that really help out veterans, and not just, giving them pills all day long or spinal injections or, some sort of medicine that's very addictive. Like me, for example, I don't take any pills over the counter. I don't. I either suffer or use alternative therapies, but I have to pay for that myself because the VA healthcare system doesn't allow certain things. I also want to talk about reproductive care. Reproductive care is very important to talk about. A lot of military personnel, need perfect and great access to that. So that's another thing that Iraq, Afghanistan Veterans of America want to address. But Fluffy and viewers, I can't leave out about the Afghanistan allies. They helped us do our missions over there, and we made a promise to them to take care of them. So I truly believe that we need to fulfill that promise and also pass a little bit more legislation to get the visas correct and the process very streamlined. Besides a lot of those key factors, those, 5 pillars that I talked about with the IAVA, the 6th one is the most important, and that's democracy. Being a voice for a lot of us military personnel, going there and, trying to pass that legislation, trying to pass different things in the House and Senates and representatives, all of that, I probably don't know exactly what I'm talking about around that aspect, but when we go there and tell our story and get the support that we deserve, and hopefully, get it translated correctly to those staff members, those senators, those representatives, get it translated just right so they can go in and get the support and pass those legislation laws that we need. It's really going to help out veterans, not just like myself, but the future veterans who are going to be, coming back from different types of illnesses and different types of places in the world that, are going to be affected in their body. We need to make sure that they are taken care of. And just like the PACT Act for a lot of us Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, that PACT Act, the burn pits, that really, really helps out. But enough of me talking. We are 3 minutes away from this interview. So it's time we jump on this computer and really get this started. You ready, Fluffy? So am I. I'm nervous, but I believe we can do this. Let's go. Tighten that up a little. There we go. Okay. I don't know how much we can film of this or what I'm going to film of this, but I'm going to just kind of put this here for a little bit, and we're going to just jump right into this. Okay. He's a good boy, Fluffy. He's a good boy. I tell this in a lot of my story is when we are in the military, our purpose is given to us. Our purpose is either complete a mission or to take care of soldiers to complete a mission. But when we get out, our purpose, it's not given to us anymore. We don't have any more soldiers. We don't have any more missions. So how do we find our purpose again? Is we dabble in a little bit of everything. And a lot of us veterans, we struggle either staying in isolation or not finding the right avenue to really excel in the community.
1 hour later.
I hope I did good. I really hope I did good. Fluffy did amazing. He sat down. He did what he was supposed to. He did awesome. I really hope that the Fluffy Poodle and I get to make it to Washington, D.C. so we can get the support for all those military personnel all around the world that they deserve. Because we understand struggling. We understand struggling a lot. And this dog and I don't want any of you to struggle. So if we can hear your story and translate it and tell everybody over at Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, then maybe you can not struggle anymore. So I want you to know, and I want everybody to know all around the world, that this dog and I are not going to stop. Even if we don't get to go to Washington, D.C., even if we do get to go to Washington, D.C., we're going to continue to inspire everybody to follow their dreams, no matter what they've been through in the past, no matter what they're going through in the future. Because if we can get through our challenges and our disabilities, so can you. So I want you to know that, yeah, I know this isn't our typical video. It's not. But I want to document this. I want you all to see that, hey, we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop getting the support that everybody deserves. And we're not going to stop telling our story so everybody knows that you are not alone. You are not alone no matter what you have been through and or going through, just like we said a second ago. So I encourage each and every one of you to hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, because this dog and I are here to motivate each and every one of you. Motivate each and every one of you to follow your dreams, because you only live one life. So let's live it to its fullest. And we are definitely living it to its fullest by going to college, doing these interviews, and doing a whole bunch of stuff by, ultimately just trying to make our community and the world a better place, better than what it was yesterday. Now, if you are wondering what our setup looks like, this is our setup right here. We have lighting systems everywhere. We have him up on some totes. We have it all. But this is the stuff that we do for us to film. That's a little bit of insider stuff right there. With that being said, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and this dog and I are going to go outside and do a little play session. You ready, Fluffy? Fluffy, break! Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I started thinking, if I really had my dog come in here hot and heavy, Fluffy, yes! We had him come in here hot and heavy. We can really get this play and training session going. Come here, Fluffy. Out! Yes, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right, so if you guys don't know, again, what we're gonna be doing here is we're just gonna be playing with the Fluffy Poodle and showing you guys Fluffy out. Good circle, showing you guys all unedited footage of the Fluffy Poodle and I doing some training, doing some really good things that is amazing. Okay, you guys see all of this that I've been talking to you guys, and I'm still directing my dog to the desired area that I want him in. There you go, who's a good boy. See, I don't have to tell them verbal commands. I can direct him with hand signals, but I also, Fluffy, pick up. I also can tell him verbal commands as well. And the reason why we do both of these is because sometimes we're in major big areas, big, huge areas that, I gotta be very quiet in. Very quiet, and I shouldn't be telling my dog, Fluffy, sit, Fluffy, down, Fluffy, middle, nuh-uh, middle, There you go. I shouldn't have to say all of that when sometimes you need to be in a very extreme quiet environment. Yes. So what I do is what I just showed you a second ago. Fluffy out. What I just showed you a second ago is Fluffy heel. Okay. Is I can literally, without speaking, okay, watch. I'm not going to speak anything and I'm going to direct him in different types of positions. Here we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, you don't have to, with hard work, dedication, and real service dog training, you don't have to do all, you don't have to, you don't have to do that. But Fluffy, come here. We definitely love to encourage really good things. Fluffy out. Now, can I do it without hand signals? And that's what a lot of people are like. Well, can you do it without, giving him a toy and all that? Absolutely. See, I'm going to literally put this toy right in my pocket, okay? I'm going to put my hand in my pocket. So you guys see no hand signals at all. Fluffy heel. Heel. Fix it. Good. Fluffy down. Fluffy stand, Fluffy six. There you go. Heel, good boy. Middle, good middle. Fluffy circle, there you go. Circle, good. Fluffy hug, good boy. Off, good boy. Sit, leave it. Put it back in my pocket. Fluffy, pick up. I can do all this all day long, and that's what's awesome. Fluffy out. Yes! That's my boy. That's my boy. It's because we give him these rewards. Come here, boy. We give him out. Yes! Oh, there it is. We give him those rewards. We let him play and we let him enjoy himself. And that's what it's really all about, is building that relationship between you and your pup and understanding that dynamic that you may have, that dynamic that, needs to build over time. And when I talk about like that dynamic, and it's just the relationship that you and your pup have. You and your pup need to build on that relationship. You need to understand how your dog acts, what they need in their life. Do they need 5 minutes of play, 10 minutes of play, 30 minutes of play? Ultimately, you will figure that out the more you are around them and more you take them in different types of environments. Yes. And doing things like this is ultimately gonna build on your guys' relationship. Who's a good boy? Come here, Fluffy. Out. Fluffy, heel, good, circle, circle, circle. See what's nice, circle? What's nice is I can walk in a straight line, okay? And we can literally go in big crowds, and Fluffy keeps my bubble. 6. Fluffy, 6. There we go. Fluffy keeps my bubble around me so nobody can get in my circle. And he also watches my back. Which is amazing, especially for a lot of us veterans who have anxiety, PTSD, and such. Because, our head is always on a swivel. We're always prepared what's going to happen next. And he eliminates a lot of that. He just lets me know, like, hey, everything's okay, and it's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes! And then we always reward him with either a toy, treat, voice inflection, physical praise, or verbal praise. Because why not? Give them the best of the best. Fluffy out. Now, if you guys didn't know, Fluffy out. If you guys didn't know, I'm a disabled veteran. I'm sure you guys have been following on the channel a lot this whole video, but a lot of people, they'll skip to this, their favorite part right here is this training all unedited. Now, if you guys are new, my arms don't work properly. My neck, I can't turn it all the way. That's why I'm always like this. I can't just, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. So sometimes, I'll do it slightly, but it hurts severely. So that's why ultimately my arms don't work properly and my neck doesn't either. My lower back is still broken and it has issues, and I'm not getting the care that I need. And I deserve when it comes to the VA healthcare system.
So lately, I've been having issues with my arms. Fluffy out. I have other issues too, but lately a major issue. So when it comes to all these toys that I have all over this channel is I can't throw, ow, it hurts. So my last physical therapy, he jacked me up really bad. But I can't throw like regular. It hurts. It really hurts. Sometimes I can throw it once or twice, and I can throw a distance like that, right? I can throw, a short distance. But the reason why I have all these ropes on my toys, come here, Fluffy, out, is because you can literally take this, swing it around like this, and have momentum, and it release. It release, it release. It's literally that simple and that easy. Now we are going to be selling these very, very soon. Fluffy out. We're going to be selling these very, very soon. Not this exact one. A lot of ones better than this. We're going to be selling these very soon. So you guys can be able to throw it and let your dog play and give them that reward and let them exercise fully, that physical exercise that all pups need to eliminate a lot of those unwanted behaviors. Unwanted behaviors that a lot of us don't like in our house, like counter surfing, jumping up and down, having that, crazy amount of energy that needs to be eliminated. So what do is you play with them. But a lot of people, they don't want to like run around and do things with their dogs. So what do? You find a toy that works best. And most dogs like a ball, but balls need to have a hole in them. So if they have so they're not a choking hazard or anything, and if it goes in their mouth, they can still be able to breathe. That's number one. Number two, it needs to have a rope on it. The reason why you have a rope is also you can pull it out if it's a choking hazard, but not besides the choking part. The reason I suggest everybody have one like this, okay? And you'll be buying those soon on our website that's gonna be dropping down extremely, extremely soon, is because you see, I'm not throwing it like this. I'm not doing any of that. I literally take the rope, swing it around, have momentum, and then release it. And look how far it goes, okay? Multiple yards, multiple yards, multiple yards, all the way out there. Now, normally I can launch this, at least 50 yards, okay? At least 50 yards. Fluffy out. And when I talk like that, I can turn the camera right here, okay? All unedited, so you guys see, all right? I'll turn the camera, you guys see right there. From where I'm standing to down there, that's actually 50 yards, okay? All the way down to that building. I'm not gonna throw this all the way down there because, actually, I'll just launch it so you guys can just see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. See how far I just did? I'd say it went about a good 35 yards right there. 35 yards from me to that bush. Another 20 or another 15 to that Fluffy out, another 15 to that little shed down there. Now, all I'm doing is literally swinging it with that momentum, swinging it. There you go. That one went a little farther. Good, another 35 yards. So what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to explain to each and every one of you, okay, is toys like this and adaptive equipment and adaptive things that can really help you and your pup out and or your disabilities will increase that bond that you both have and help your daily life. Help your daily life by eliminating some of those movements that, feel uncomfortable for people like me, and or just help you get out there and enjoy your pup. Yes! Haha, who's a good boy? Oh, you see? You don't have to go far. Yes! Good boy, good boy, good boy. With that being said, I think it's already about a 10-minute training play session. Fluffy out. I think it's time we brag a little bit. And when I say brag a little bit, we're gonna show off, okay? This is just something we love to do. And we're gonna show off for just a quick second and then wrap up this video. Who's a good boy, Fluffy? Who's a good boy? Heel. Good. Middle. All right, good. Middle. Circle. Good. Circle. Good. Down. Stand. Sit. Hug. Off. Circle. Circle. Good boy. 6. Watch my back. Good. Watch my back. Heel. Stay. Yes. Sit. Sit. Yes! All right, with that being said, let's wrap up this video. Until next time, you guys know who this is. This is Daniel, the Big O, with the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear, Fluffy Hug, and his green hair. Hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And this dog and I will see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Seriously, subscribe to the channel right here, watch this video over here, and this dog and I will see you guys on tomorrow's episode. We'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode where we have another banger for you guys. You guys are gonna wanna watch this. So again, subscribe, watch this video, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. See y'all tomorrow, bye-bye.